first, like I don't do fake beefs. Like I don't do that internet shit. Like I don't do like all this shit that all these fighters do. You know, I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? So like if I legit like if I'm saying something and I'm saying I don't like someone, I really don't like them.
This is the True Hustle Podcast with your host, JR.
This is the True Hustle Podcast with your host, JR.
I seen your fight.
Yeah.
I seen your last fight.
Yeah.
And you could have gone another 3 or 4 rounds, bro.
Yeah.
That takes some stamina. Like
a lot.
I don't know, dog. I don't know if I could do that.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
it's you know what? It's a lot of work, you know, and it's a lot of people don't understand though. Like, you know, it's like you got like 2 different types of conditioning, right? You got you got to run in the conditioning. You got to do the road work, and then you got to do this like the sparring conditioning, like the fighting conditioning.
Okay,
that's 2 different ones. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have like. You can know somebody that has like runs a marathon, dog. You know what I'm saying? That run marathons, but they get like 2 rounds in the gym and sparring, and they're gassed. You know, and the same thing. You got guys that could spar a lot of rounds. Or sometimes, you know, but then when they run, it's like they're kind of like, you know. So you gotta have 2 different type of conditionings. You gotta worry about your diet. You know, you can't be really going out. You know, you gotta just be, you know, having you gotta eat, sleep, breathe boxing, bro. Everything. That's it. You know, like
so.
Yeah.
So when you, okay, let's say, hey, so then you pick up a fight. Mm-hmm. What does that camp consist of? Like from day one, like, so you have to mesh all that in together? Like
all that.
Diet, esto y el otro. But how complicated is it going from, so you've been eating bad for like a month or so, and then now you got to fight. So now you got to get in like fighting shape.
Yeah. So now like it depends, you know, so let's say, you know, hopefully I might have a fight day soon. So me knowing that I might, you know, we're in negotiations for something, me knowing that. So I already start, you don't want to overtrain, you know, you don't want to start going all crazy, you know, you got to just get really like back into it. So, you know, the diet, you know, consists of, you know, I do my diet probably like a month and a half out, you know, like I still eat pretty good for the most part, because you got to be healthy through camp too, you know, because you're sparring all these rounds, you know, so you don't want to just be like, trying to focus on losing all the weight at one time, and then you're gonna be like getting your ass kicked, you know what I mean? Because you're not gonna have energy, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But you gotta like literally, you know, you gotta sleep early. Like me, I always you know, I leave for camp, so I go to like my last camp. I was in Big Bear for about like 6 weeks, you know.
Okay.
I was in Big Bear and isolated out there, you know. It was just me, my pops, my sparring partners, you know. We were all living there, you know. So the gym was downstairs. You know, so we just would wake up, go to the gym, boom, run, come back. You know, it's just a routine.
Who picks the sparring partners?
My pops. He'll like, you know, he'll be like, okay, I think we could use this guy and this guy, you know, and then he'll start making calls to trainers and trying to see who matches kind of a style to who I'm gonna fight. Okay. And then, you know, we bring him down. Like my last fight, we brought in a guy from Cleveland. You know, we flew him out to Big Bear, and you know, we picked him up to Ontario, picked him up, had him up there for a few weeks.
Man, that's intense.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's like a science, bro. Like, especially when it gets toward the end. You know?
And how's like the elevation? Because everybody trains in Big Bear, right?
Yeah.
Oscar De La Hoya, all like the big fighters train over there because of the elevation.
Yeah.
Is it a big difference, like training here and training there? Man,
it's a huge difference. Like, it's a crazy difference, bro. Like the running, the training, like, and then over there too, we're you know, I spar 4-minute rounds, you know, so like usually the rounds are 3 minutes and 30 a minute rest. I was sparring 4-minute rounds with 30-second rest, you know, so I was doing like, and with 2 different sparring partners, you know. So like it's like, you know, so I'm right here like, you know, after like the first, when you first go up there, after like the first, second round, you're already feeling like, oh damn, because the breathing, you know, the elevation.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'll probably last 30 seconds over there, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I go to the gym and I hit the bag and they don't hit me back and I'm tired. Imagine if somebody's hitting you back. Oh, bro.
No, yeah, it's brutal.
Man, it's crazy. So you mentioned your pops.
Yeah.
So your pops is your trainer.
Yeah.
So I know that there's other boxers that have their pops as their trainers, but they're not as successful as you. Like, you know, you're 28-0.
Yeah.
So like how is that relationship like in the ring?
You know what? I think boxing really helped me and my dad come together more. You know, you know, because for a while back then, you know, I was running amok. You know, being a little troublemaker. You know, and but I think at the end of the day, you know, I was always just trying to be like my dad. You know, my dad, you know, ran the streets for a long time. Maybe I was just trying to do the same thing for a minute, but you know, but me and him didn't really talk too much like when I was younger. You know, like, and then boxing just brought us together, man. You know, and changed my dad's life around. You know, and I think that a lot of fighters, you know, when they have their dad as a trainer, I don't think that their dad really knows how to separate, you know, the boxing from being the dad. You know, because it's kind of like they're like a dad and the trainer all in the gym. You know, like me and my dad, we keep it professional. You know, we're in the gym. It's about boxing. You know, we go once we get out of the gym, it's like he's dad again. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. He was
it's boundaries.
Yeah, he's separated. Yeah, it's boundaries.
That's good.
You know, like it's not like, you know, in the gym he's not really like, you know, not pops. You know, he's more, he's hard. Like he's a trainer. You know what I'm saying? How he should be. You know, and we have a great relationship, man. Like, you know, we're gonna ride it till the wheels fall off.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I kind of have like a similar relationship. Like, well, now I'm starting to have a relationship with my dad.
Yeah.
But I grew up super Mexican, dude. I'm like first generation. So my dad, he's like a fucking macho.
Yeah.
Like, we can't show these guys love. And I know that as I get older, our relationship is getting better.
Yeah. It brought us how it is. You know, like, I mean, my dad's been with me my whole life, you know. But it's just, you know, like, you know, I don't know. It was just a lot of things that, you know, it kind of, you know, it happened, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, like, I love my pops now. Like, he's like my hero, man. He's like a hero with no cape. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So you mentioned that you were a knucklehead growing up.
Yeah.
So where did you grow up at?
I grew up in El Monte, right there.
Okay.
Yeah, not too far from here.
Oh, it's literally right here.
Yeah, I grew up there.
Yeah.
My whole life. You know.
Shout out to El Monte.
Yeah,
Football,
of course.
in the house.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Huntington Park.
Okay.
So it's literally down the street.
Down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up there. I grew up in you know, in the south side too, south El Monte, and then El Monte. To me, it's the same thing.
Okay.
People like to separate it, but you know, to me, it's the same. Yeah, I grew up there.
Okay, and how was that?
It was cool, man. Like you know, I loved it. You know, I loved it. You know, it was cool. You know, I still go there and try to do a lot of things. You know, to this day.
Okay.
You know, I love that city.
You went to high school out there, to elementary, everything?
Yeah, I went.
And like, how was it out there? Was it like a lot of gangs and stuff like that?
You know, it was only really one. You know, so it's not like there's a lot of different gangs and, you know, all that stuff. Yeah. But you know, it's only really one. You know, and but you know, it was cool, man. Like, you know, it's just crazy when you see, like, you grow up with certain, you know, like certain people, and then, you know, you see that they went a certain route, you know, and then you went a different route, you know. But man, I still talk to, you know, a lot of my friends from to this day.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, why boxing? Did it, like, because I know that we, you know, we're Mexican, and our first sport, it's always gonna be soccer, right? Like, you know, for me, I have like AYSO activities, you know, like I played at AYSO, but I always wanted to fight, but it never happened for me. So, like, how did that happen for you? Like, did you start boxing was the first sport, or was it soccer or something like that?
Yeah, so trip out. So my pops, he played soccer a lot, like his whole life.
No, okay.
So he had me in soccer when I was 5, right?
All right.
I fucking sucked, bro. Like, I was the worst, you know. Like, I fucking couldn't even hit the ball. So like, I remember I tripped over like the ball. Like, I was in a little league or whatever, and I hit my head. I started crying. I didn't want to play soccer no more. And then, like, my dad was watching a fight. I think it was like a Chavez fight or Tyson. So one of those two, I forgot. He was watching a fight, and I was like, hey, I want to do that. Because my dad was going to the gym already. He was like a pro kickboxer, right? So he was going to the gym.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, and he was like, no, if they hit you in the head, like, the face, you're going to cry if you can't even, like, play soccer, you know? And then he took me, bro, and fucking, I don't know, I just fell in love with it, you know? I fell in love with it, and I took off on it.
Wow. That's crazy, going from the soccer to just boxing. So you've been boxing since you were, what, like?
I was 5.5.
Damn.
Yeah.
When was your first pro fight?
First pro fight, I think it was back in, I believe in 2013 it was. 2013, I believe it was at the Chumash Casino. Was it Chumash or Morongo? I think it was Chumash. One of those two casinos. But yeah, that was my first pro fight. I had stopped boxing for like 7 years. You know, once I hit like 12 years old, I stopped boxing. I didn't want to do it no more. You know, I just got burned out. You know, I played football in high school, and then, you know, I wanted to do different sports. So I stopped boxing, but I came back after high school because I was like, man, like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna go to college for sure. I hate school, you know. Like, you know, I was like, I ain't gonna go to college, you know. And then I went to work out at the JC for Fulton for football one time, and I seen how big these dudes were. I was big in my class, you know, but damn, these dudes were something else. And I was like, hell no, what am I doing here?
I passed.
Yeah, I was like, what am I doing here? I was like, what do I know how to do? Well, I like to fight. I know how to fight, so I'm gonna go back to boxing, you know. So I just went back.
How was it coming out of that tunnel? Like, your first professional fight, like with the crowd behind you, like, how was that?
Man, it was cool, you know. Like, it was actually like it was like surreal, man. It's like, you know, like almost like a dream come true. You know, I have, you know, I've always had a good support. You know, I had about like 200 people there, 300 maybe. It was electric, but man, like if you look at like my first fight and then like now it's crazy, man. Like just the energy now is it's a whole, like, it's like I can't explain it. It's like people don't know, they'll never know that feeling because they're not in that position. But when you have, you know, like a 4,000 people supporting you or something, like it's like it's crazy, man. The atmosphere is just electric, you know what I mean? And it's a crazy feeling,
dude. I could just imagine coming out of the tunnel and like having the fans and it's fucking loud.
Yeah.
You must feel a little bit nervous, but then you got to snap out of it because you have another man punching you, right?
Yeah, well, you can't really you can't give your energy to the crowd, you know, because the crowd could take the energy from you, you know, and you could tire you out, you know. So, like, I remember my first main event at the Pechanga, like, was it 2 fights ago? I didn't even know that it was sold out, bro. Like, because I think it fit like 4,000 something people, right? And then I remember I had people hitting me up. They're like, "Hey, bro, we need tickets." And I was like, "Get them online." They're like, "There's no more." And I was like, "What?" I went online. They were sold out. And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck? That's crazy." You know, and then on that card, I didn't really have no one supporting me, like, from anywhere from that area. So it was like, so I kind of did it on my own, you know? And so it was crazy. So I remember it didn't really hit me until I was walking through the tunnel. And then I just, like, I hear, like, the crowd, right? I'm walking through, like, the back. Like, it's a long walk. It was a long walk, you know? And I was like, damn. It's like, so once I hit, you know, the lights, like the smoke and all that, and I was like, oh, shit, bro. Like, it was just like, you know, I was like, oh, what the fuck? It's crazy, you know? Like, it was pretty cool, man.
But then you always have to keep that composure, right?
Yeah, you have to stay calm. Cool. You kind of like have to like kind of like you like embrace it, but then still, like, you know, you got to remember there's a whole.
So you got to step in that ring. You
got to step in that ring against a guy that you know that wants what you got. You know what I mean? So it's just your mind's got to, like, you can't stay in, you know, fantasy world right there. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's crazy. So, like, when you were going to high school, did you get in like a lot of fights?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. A lot, but not. See, not a lot of people knew I was a boxer though. They didn't know I was boxing because, like, I stopped boxing once I got to high school. But yeah, a lot of people that know me in high school, they know I used to fight a lot.
What, you just fuck fools up?
Yeah, I used to fight a lot, man. But you know, and I don't know, maybe it was just because I wasn't boxing anymore, so I still had that I would get that itch, you know,
that urge, like, oh man, what you say, fool? And then,
that urge, you know. And then sometimes too, like, I would be mad, right? And I'll go to the boxing gym because my dad was still the trainer right there in South Almonte boxing gym, so I would go. And I would be lifting weights, and then I would see, like, some guys. I'd be like, "Dad, I want to spar today." And I'll spar, like, 3 rounds. The first round I'll do good, like, boom, boom. And everyone's like, "Damn, who's that?" And then after, like, that, I'll be tired, and they'll just be, like, they'll be messing me up, bro. Yeah, they'll be messing my ass up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, man, all right. That's what's up, man. I'm going to ask you this question. Teofimo Lopez. Yeah. Is that, like, a real beef, or, like was he just... Like what happened between that? Well,
like, honestly, like first, like, I don't do fake beefs. Like, I don't do that internet shit. Like, I don't do like all this shit that all these fighters do. You know, I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I legit, like, if I'm saying something and I'm saying I don't like someone, I really don't like them. You know what I'm saying? And the way it started, because Teofimo was always cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met him. You know, I met him before he fought Loma a few times at a few fights when he was trying to get that Loma fight. Like, he was going to Loma because I fought on a few cards with Loma, so he would go to the fights and, like, try to get the fight. Like, he was, you know, so I would see him in the lobby, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, you know, we'll shake hands and talk a little bit," you know. But it's more his dad. You know, I always say it's more his dad. You know, it's not really the kid. It's more the dad.
His dad talks a lot of shit.
A lot of shit, you know. And like I always say, like, man, it's like, you know, the son has to pay for the sins of his father. You know what I'm saying? And so it's for his dad. His dad's not on the ring getting fucking punches, receiving punches. You know what I mean? It's the son. You know, and his dad talks a lot of shit. And so it was the dad more that started everything. You know, I had got a video from somebody one time. They were next to his dad, and his dad was talking about me, saying, like, oh, like, when he was first moving up to 140, like, oh, we're gonna get a tuna fight. We're gonna fight Barboza. So calling me a tuna fight. Like, no type of respect, you know what I mean?
Hell no.
And I was like, all right. So I messaged, you know, I direct messaged the dad. You know, I didn't want to, like, go on social media and do all that, you know?
Okay.
So I direct messaged him, you know, with respect, you know what I mean? And then he never messaged me back. And then I also messaged Teofimo. He never messaged me back. They seen it, but he never messaged me back. And then And then he went on a podcast one time with some good friend of mine that I know, and I called in on the podcast, and I tried.
No way.
Yeah, I tried,
on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot. I was talking to him, and we just started going at it. But like I was legit mad. Like I was angry. Like I was like pissed. Like I was cussing, and and I was mad. And then we were going at it, and then yeah. So we try to get the fight. We send them. Top Rank, try to push it, and they just didn't want to take it. For the December 10th fight when he was supposed to fight Pedraza got sick. I was supposed to fight him, but he didn't want to take the fight. And then the dad still keeps going. I know sometimes I hear some stuff. He still mentions my name here and there. But funny thing is that no one really knows is that so my last fight, when I fought Pedraza.
I seen that one yesterday.
Yeah. So when I was that was in Arizona. So I had went. So it was already after the weigh-ins, right? It was after the weigh-ins. We went to go eat, me and my team. And we went like across the street to all these places where there's restaurants, and then we're walking back to the hotel, and then there's this dude that was kind of like, I don't know if he was following us or what it was, right? But he comes out of nowhere and he's like, "Hey, Barboza," and like some white boy, right? And I was like, I turned around and I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Hey, don't get mad at me, don't get mad, but someone wants to talk to you." And I was like, "All right." So he gives me the phone, and on FaceTime it was Teofimo.
No way.
Yeah, on FaceTime, and I was like, oh shit, I was like, all right, what's up? I was like, what's good, bro? He's like, hey man, nah, don't get mad, like nothing like that. I'm just trying, I just want to tell you, hey man, like do your thing. He came out respectful, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, and like when someone shows me respect, bro, I'm not gonna disrespect him. Like I said, it was never him really. Like he never said anything to me. It was more the dad, you know what I'm saying? But so I was like, all right, bro, appreciate it. And I just gave the phone back, like I didn't, give it too much energy, but I thought that was kind of weird, and I was just like,
just out of fucking nowhere, this just shows up.
Yeah, he showed up. Like I don't know if he was following us or what, but it was just, I don't know, it was just. But I mean, to me, it was kind of like I had mixed feelings about that, and I was like, hey man, like like in my head, it's like nothing. It's like it's personal because your dad, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta talk to your pops, like, and him too, I mean, they both do dumb shit, bro,
Yeah, his dad talks a lot of shit, man. Like I'm like, damn, I'm not even in that space like that. But I've been following boxers since I was a kid. But I'm like, damn, this dude talks a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I think after he took that L from what's it called?
Kambosos.
Yeah, it changes. I think it affected him a little bit, huh?
Yeah. I think mentally,
mentally, it's starting to get to him.
Yeah, but I mean, but a lot of people don't understand, man. As fighters, like the more you get up there, like the more pressure you have, and the the harder things get. You know what I'm saying? People think that it's all gravy, but it's just it's a lot of pressure, and the pressure, man, it could weigh in heavy on somebody.
And how do you handle that pressure?
Man, it's it's like everyone has everyone goes through their little ups and downs. Like I'm normal, bro. I'm not I'm not gonna say, oh, I handle it. Nah, man. Sometimes you do get a little like, damn, you get a little down just on the politics side of boxing. It's just a lot of pressure. It's like, but the way I deal with it is I go to the gym. I go to the gym. And I talk to my pa, I talk to my mom. My mom's my best friend, bro. So
that's what's up, bro. I mean, you have that support system. People need to understand that you're human, just like all of us. We deal with bullshit day in, day out. Yeah. Like, but you need to learn how to cope with it. And it's just it has its challenges. Yeah, you're a professional athlete, but you just deal with emotions just like everybody else, bro. Yeah. So it's like, at least you have a good support system, and then you get to process things. Yeah.
I think that's important. I think that's real important to have that support system. Like I have a really good friend, man, named Jose de la Torre, aka Polinas. We call him Polinas, but he's in my corner. That's like I call him my Swiss Army knife, bro. He does everything. You know what I'm saying?
No way.
Yeah, he's but he's like a really good friend of mine, man. Where I can like hit somebody up, and he's not like a yes man. Like a lot of these fighters, man, when they get to certain levels, they have a bunch of yes mans on their team. And that's how they start messing up. You know what I mean? But you gotta have, like, my whole team's not like that. My pops for sure ain't like that. He's not like that. So if I'm messing up, man, I'm doing something stupid I'm not supposed to do, they're gonna tell me. You know what I mean? And they're gonna put me on check, and you need that. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's crucial. Yeah, that's very important, because you don't want people just to be like, yeah. No, man, tell me the truth. Yeah, so I could grow from it. I could fix whatever it is I'm doing wrong, and then you grow, and everybody else around you grows. Yeah. So I don't like people like that around me either. Though. Yeah. Even though I know I have Bernie filming me all the fucking time, I'm like, hey, bro, I said this before. Like, you need to be honest with me. Like, nah, bro, this ain't it. Like. So I think it's very important to have people like that. So you're blessed, bro, to have that.
No, man, honestly, I am. I am. If there's advice I can give to fighters, man, it's like, get yourself a solid team and stay loyal. You know what I mean? Because even a lot of fighters nowadays, man, like you see a lot of fighters going with like the hype. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a lot of fighters, switching trainers just because that trainer's popping at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like when Canelo's trainer Eddie Reynoso was like popping. Everyone wanted to go train with them. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wanted to go train with them, but bro, like train with someone who got you there, like who what's been working. It's like I'm not gonna go with the hype just because it's a hype, because it's the internet and I'm gonna stay with my pops, like you stay loyal, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of loyalty in this sport, man.
But I think not just in the sport, it's just in general.
In general, yeah.
Now it's like fools just want to go with the hype and then forget who really helped them, who supported them. Yep. Bro, that's important, man.
Yep.
But I think that's an old school trait.
Yeah.
I know that you're a little bit younger than me, but it seems like you kind of grew up like in the same era.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, grew up like my pops is real as it come, man. Trust me, he's as real as it come. And like I said, I think you're kind of like the way you're raised is kind of how you're gonna be. That's why I look at Teofimo and the stuff he does. Is I look at his dad. That's why he does the stuff he does, because his dad. You know what I'm saying? Is the way he is. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you're fucking right about that.
Yeah, your pops didn't raise you right, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna be right if your pops ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't gonna catch my dad doing the shit his dad does, bro. Like, hell no, my dad, he's more my dad's more quiet, bro. My dad would just sock him, bro. Like, like shut your ass up, So like, yeah, it's just different, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I do a lot of. I don't realize the shit that I do, but it's a lot of the shit that my dad does.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we're like more quiet and like, okay, if fools get out of line and we gotta, hey, wait, calmate, wait, and then we gotta check them. And, But it's just old school morals that I think are getting diluted.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like big time, bro. It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
To be honest with you,
it's
like, fuck, man, what happened to the loyalty and the morals, the values, the respect?
Yeah,
that shit is like fucking so diluted right now.
Yeah, like what happened to like your name meaning something? You know what I mean? Like people don't even care if their name's bad in people's mouths. Like, bro, like you can't you can't have like my name won't be bad in no one's mouth, bro. There's no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, man, what happened to like wanting that, like just that respect, bro? You know what I mean? Like, it's just
that shit's watered down.
Yeah, it is.
It's watered down.
But straight up.
Yeah. So you mentioned some of the politics in boxing. Of course, I'm not in boxing, but is there a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and it's pressure and money and just a bunch of BS, or like what really goes on? Like,
man, I don't even know where to start, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, like I've gotten like I always tell people, man, look, it's not the fighting is the easy part, bro. Like, of course the training and all that's hard, but like it's like once you sign that contract and everything's like set, you're relieved. You know what I mean? But like when it comes to like negotiate, especially at a certain level, bro, when it comes to negotiations and it comes to like certain things, bro, it's like it's very stressful. Like the organizations, bro, like the WBO, WBC, WBA, IBF, like those are the sanctioning bodies, right? And sometimes, bro, like the rankings, you're like, there's certain people that are ranked in front of you that you're like, why? You know what I'm saying? How? You know what I'm saying? There's certain people that are, that there's certain things that like, I haven't even got a title shot, bro. Like I'm the only one on the top that hasn't got a title shot. This fucking guys has been on top, they got already like 2 title shots or they lost it already. Like, I'm still looking just for one. You know what I mean? And it's like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like,
but why do you think that is?
Man, it could be a lot of reasons. A lot of it, too, is like, unfortunately, social media has a big part of the sport now. You know what I mean? And now it's not even about like how good you fight or whatever. Now it's more about like, okay, like, yeah, you can fight, but like all right, how's your following on social media? But it's like, bro, it's crazy to me because like put me in LA, I guarantee I'm gonna sell some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like Pechanga is not even my hometown. I sold out to 4,000 people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like I have loyal people that
put them at Staples, man, was selling that shit out.
Nah, yeah, I fought at Staples, bro. It was popping. Yeah, I fought at Staples before and it was popping. Like. So it's like, man, like I don't know. It's just a lot of time. It's just money. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. At the end of the day, it's a business. It's a business, and that's how they look at it too. You know what I'm saying? So like I kind of started like understanding that. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of like, man, Like, okay, I understand that now. You know, I understand it's a business, whatever. You know, but I still ain't gonna go on the internet and start dancing and doing some stupid shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm still not gonna do that. You know, like,
that's why I draw the line, bro.
Yeah.
I do a lot of content, but I fucking tell Bernie, I'm not fucking dancing. I'm not doing no silly shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, I love comedy, but that's why, you know, we have Concrete and, you know.
Yeah, the boys,
and we have Valentino.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Shout
fucking
out.
hilarious.
Yeah,
shout out to them. That's
shout
right.
out to the homies, yeah.
So, but yeah, I ain't doing none of that shit. But if you could pick a fight, a championship fight, who would you want to fight?
Right now?
Right now.
Oh, man, to be honest, I'd want to fight Regis, you know, because I feel like, you know, fighting, like, not a lot of people want to fight him. I don't know why. Like, I mean, he has the belt. You know what I'm saying? I know the purse split's a little weirder now with that, but I said I would like to fight him. He's a champion. I would like to fight anybody that's a champion right now. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a champion, so I would like to fight him. You know, if I can't get a title shot, you know, I want to fight like a Ramirez, you know, a big name. You know, I'm done fighting, you know, there's other guys. You know, they're not the big name. Pedraza is a big name. You know, stuff like that. But I want to fight. Like, I want to have like a big fight, bro. Like a really big fight.
And when that happens, we're gonna be there to support you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Hopefully, it happens in LA.
Hey, I hope so, man.
we gonna have that shit cracking.
I haven't fought here. It's been a minute. You know, I've been wanting to fight here. I just don't understand why, but it hasn't happened, bro. I've been fighting like Oklahoma, fucking Arizona, like fucking, you know, like damn.
Well, I hope when that presents itself, it presents itself here in your hometown.
I hope so.
Because we're going to have it. I mean, you have a fan base here and shit, we're all Latinos here.
Hell yeah, appreciate it.
Shit, we're going to be deep right there,
Hell
bro.
yeah, shit.
Shit, that's what's up. All right. So, your first fight. People think that when you start fighting, then you're getting paid. Like, oh, fuck, you're getting millions and millions, you know? Same thing in my industry. Like when I sold my first house. Oh shit, you made X amount. Like, bro, I made like $900. My first fucking commission. Yeah. 970 actually.
Yeah, to be exact.
To be exact. And I looked at that shit like, what the fuck? But anyhow, like what is the actual purse for like like your first professional fight?
Man, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. So people could know, like, you hit it on the nose, bro. Like, people think once you turn pro, like, you're making money. Hell no, bro. I was still working, you know what I mean? I was still working. I had a job, a full-time job, night shift, you know, like.
No fucking
yeah,
way.
bro. I was working, bro, like, you know, because, you know, my first fight, I think it was like $1,500, you know what I mean? And I was lucky to get that, bro, because, you know, like, a buddy of mine, you know, he was fighting already, like, the main event, and so, like, I got on the card because of him. And my dad like told him, oh, you know, pay him this, whatever. So, bro, I've seen guys like fight, you know, out here and making $500, you know, like making, you know, like, you know, when people don't know, when you go fight in Mexico, like you gotta pay to fight. Like you're not even making no money, you're paying. You know what I'm saying?
No way.
Yeah. Like you're paying, bro. Like you're paying. Like I never fought in Mexico on TJ, but you know, like I had buddies that fought there, and so I know the get down. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta pay for your opponent to fight you, bro.
So you gotta pay to be on the card.
Yeah, you gotta pay to be on that card. You gotta pay because you're paying for the opponent and like the hotel and all that shit.
So then the point is for exposure then.
Yeah, just to get a fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense, but fuck, man, you gotta pay to go. Oh shit.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. You're not making shit. So like you gotta pay, you know, to fight in Mexico, you know, because you gotta get your record up. And plus it's because a lot of times a lot of people go there because they can't get fights over here, bro. People think it's real easy to get a fight. It's hard to get a fight out here. You know, if you don't have a promoter, bro, it's really hard to get a fight out here. You have to really have a crowd with you, so a promoter could see the benefit of putting you on their card. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you gotta sell at least like a 60, 70 plus tickets. You know, and now the tickets are expensive, bro. You have these little cards, bro. The tickets are going for like $100. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, these promoters are like they're bro, like people, you know, would sell it, you know, and they, of course they have people that support them. They'll pay for it. You know what I mean? But you know, it's kind of like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that people automatically think, oh, he's pro, so he's making all kinds of fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, you have to work. It's just like anything else. Like, it's not you just fucking le pegas al loto and boom, you know? It's just progress. Like, it's like stepping stones, just like in any profession.
Yeah.
But, man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro, it depends too, you know, because like sometimes like that's why the amateur, like when you have a good amateur career, that it used to mean something. You know, I don't know about now, but when you went to the Olympics, okay, now when you have your first fight, you're gonna get paid pretty decent,
Okay.
but still not crazy, but like when you like someone like me who I didn't really have a big amateur career, I had to start from the bottom, bro. I had to literally like grind, like literally, like you said, I had to literally like fight for every
true
sponsor.
hustle, baby.
Yeah, bro, everything.
Bam.
Yeah, bro, it's like hustle and dedication, bro. That's why my clothing brand, I have my hustle and
Oh, no
dedication.
way.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, it's called
That's
hustle
cool.
and dedication. So, it's, man, you gotta grind it, bro. You gotta grind it, you gotta literally grind and like earn, like everything I have now, bro. I really earned it from every sponsor, from, every door that I've opened for someone else is like, because, the grind, bro. You just really hustled it.
I always say, man, the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Work. Shit starts falling in place.
Yeah.
It's like the universe just puts it in together.
Yeah.
Like in alignment.
Yeah, it's like a little domino effect.
Yeah, man. So from all your earnings, everything, you're 28 and 0.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. All the earnings that you have, I've heard from the grapevine that you're pretty good with it, and you have investments.
Yeah.
Like, do you invest in real estate? Do you invest? I know that you have the comedy promotions, which is fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you invest just in certain things, or like how does that work?
It depends, like I have a partner, that like I kind of go to him, like, hey, like, what do you think? Yeah, let's do it, so all right, we'll do it. He's kind of my partner that we shout out to Art Casas, we kind of, me and him kind of do a lot of things together.
That's what's up. What's up, Art? Boom.
Yeah, and shout out to to Active Collision too, because we're doing something big, with him. So I like to invest, so right now I have my investments in real estate, I'm flipping houses. I have the trucking company with my dad. I have I'm doing the comedy thing, and then I'm in the process right now of opening something really good, which I hope is gonna, it's gonna go through. We have our paperwork, I just don't want to say it until it's open officially, cool. But yeah, it's something that's that
is it
what
a
I'm
restaurant?
hoping. Nah.
I was like, oh shit, okay.
Nah, it's something that's always in demand, so we're opening, me and my partner from Active Collision are opening this up. So we're gonna, it's something that's, like a long-term thing for like the kids, for like a company that's we're really gonna build up, so yeah, man, just try to have, investments, here and there, and because at the end of the day, you're not boxing forever, and,
Exactly.
and you need, some type of income coming in, because you're not always fighting either.
How important is that, bro, for like these young fighters that be getting checks and be blowing shit left and right? Like, you can't fight forever, man. Like, we can't. Like, I can't do real estate forever. Yeah. So it's like you have to have some type of money invested in something that's going to give you a return.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
That's crucial. So, hey, man, that's what's up, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's just you gotta do it, bro. Because I know in the beginning, I didn't have this mindset till like a few years ago. I was doing the same thing, I was getting checks. Oh, I'm gonna buy this. It comes with it. It's a learning experience.
I just think it comes with age, wisdom, mm-hmm. and then you said that you have partners, so I'm sure that they're telling you like, hey, do it this way, and then you have your pops telling you like, hey, maybe you need to do it this way. You need to invest in this. Yeah, because also having the right people around you, bro, that's important. That's
super important, man. Like you gotta surround yourself with people that are also business minded too, because you come with ideas, and you can't just hang out with people that don't have any like goals or stuff. You want to build stuff. So my dad too, he's a big part of like I always run it by him too. Like, hey, what do you think? Oh yeah, that could work. So my first thing that I invested in was the trucking company with him. That was the first thing I invested in. I opened up with him, and yeah, man. So it was little by little. Hopefully keep growing and seeing what else I can get into.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah. And I'm big on the real estate stuff. So as long as we'll just keep on investing in real estate. I know you have Art. You guys have a good relationship. So
yeah. Hey, shout out to Jay Valentino and Concrete, because we might be doing a comedy show with him soon.
Damn! I'll be there. Bernie will be there. My whole squad's gonna be there.
Yeah. It might be in Riverside. We're working on it right now, so hopefully we get it going.
And how did you get into like the comedy promotion?
Man, you know what?
It's something that's interesting to me, bro. I would love to do something like that, but I had no fucking clue how that works. So
yeah, bro, I didn't. You know what? It was kind of like one time me and my buddy, my partner, we were driving, right? and then we're just like, we had a long drive. I don't know where we were going. And then I was like, oh, I was going to we were going to the podcast I was telling you with Concrete at his studio.
Okay.
And I remember we were on the way over there, and it was just like man, what can we do? Like, we're just trying to think of ideas of like to like invest or do something, you know? And he goes, hey, compa, what about like a comedy show? And I was like, yeah, we can do that. So, and then I was like, all right. So then like, we're like, all right, we got Concrete and Jay, you know. I was going to meet Jay, and I was like, we got Concrete, we could do this. So yeah, like, so we wanted to Pomona Fox Theater. We got the venue.
I went to that one.
Yeah, that was a good show, man.
That was dope.
Yeah, the after party was even crazier, bro. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. You know, so yeah, so I don't know, man. It was just kind of like, it just like came to us, and then we just got pumped up about it, and then we just started doing it, you know. So now we want to do like, you know, eventually we want to do like a boxing show, and then I want to do a concert pretty soon too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so we're trying to do like different things, you know, and but yeah, man, the comedy is real cool, man, because it's a really good time.
It's just, I think comedy is good for the soul,
Yeah.
especially with all this crazy shit going on in the world. It's like, man, people need to laugh. It's like it's something good for them, you know.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like when I seen, you know, you doing that promotion and doing it with Concrete and Valentino, I'm like, damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
And it sold out. That shit was like, it was packed.
And the Fox Theater holds a lot of people too. I'm telling you, man, it was crazy. Like the after party, like it was only supposed to be like 120 people or something like that on the rooftop.
Okay.
And then I remember my boy Art, like he was panicking, bro. Like, you know, he was panicking, and I was like, what's up, compa? They're gonna kick us out. Like, there's too many people here. I turned. I was like, God, bro.
Like, how these people get in here?
It was like full, bro. Everyone was just like, it was a good time, man. It was a good time. That was a good day.
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some dope ass shows, man.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. What would be your number one advice for an upcoming boxer?
Man, number one advice, it would probably be like, you know, to really, you know, get a solid foundation, you know, your team, of course, you know, get a solid foundation, you know, take care of your money,
Like invest in it.
Yeah, invest it, or, you know, just, you know, take care, buy your house, buy your property, you know, get something out of it, you know, but always be careful, man, because I think in not only in this sport, but, you know, in this sport a lot, but like in general, you know, like no one's ever going to want to do anything for free. You know what I'm saying? People are always going to want something in return. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that, you know, so just, you know, be careful, you know, don't get buttered up, you know, because there's a lot of guys that know how to talk, you know, and can be like, oh, I'll get you this and this and this and this. But sign here, you know,
and then they go with the hype and fucking sign.
Yeah, you know, and then you're signing something that you're going to kind of regret in the future, you know. So,
and how about those like new, like the new upcoming boxers that don't take that craft so serious, like the craft of boxing.
Yeah.
And they're fucking partying, doing this madre, doing this and that, and then put the actual craft second.
Yeah, I mean,
like, what's up with that? Like,
I don't know. I mean, you know, there's a lot of guys that are very talented, you know, but they just, you know, like you said, they don't take like the craft. You know, they feel like just with their talent they could get by. You know, there's a time for, you know, all that, you know, when you're done, you know, but you know, if you're still like trying to come up, and then they get like, you know, I trip on a lot of fighters, man, like they, you know, they're like, you know, in the beginning they're starting, but they're like they have a little buzz, they're like 8-0 or whatever, and they're over here posting like they're doing this and that, they got this.
They're trying to be rappers?
Yeah, you know, like, shit. It's crazy, dog. And I'm like, man, like, bro, I know how much you're getting paid, bro. I was at that point. Like, don't floss like that, bro. Like, just grind, bro. Put your head down, grind, and when you get it, maybe you can show something, you know what I mean? But just, you know, show your hard work, you know what I mean? Just, you know, but I mean, like I said, it's like nowadays it's different, bro, you know?
Who do you think is the most talented boxer that just fucking threw it all away?
Damn, man. You know what?
You know?
The most talented boxer, man, and he's old school, man. He's like my age, that people would know. If you know boxing, you know who this guy is, named Frankie Gomez. I fought him in the amateur a few times. He beat me. Man, he the most talented in the world, bro. Like if you know who Frankie Gomez was, man, he was like the face of Golden Boy before Canelo. Like he should have been, you know. really good, bro. And I just don't know what happened. He just disappeared, and man, I wish like he would have like, because he was I think he ended up being like 20-something-0, but man, you hear stories about him like in the wild card just like tearing everyone up, bro. Like he just had the talent, bro. But it was just,
what do you think went wrong?
Man, I just think just money, money. Sometimes when you don't have it growing up and you get it, you kind of like could get lost, But man, I know that he was really talented. I know that he had a lot of good things going for him.
You know who I think was super talented and just fucked it all up? Adrian Broner.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
man, that guy. Yeah, I just think he had a lot of talent, like raw talent.
Yeah.
And then that shit just went way left. Like,
yeah, it's crazy. Another one too is Mike Alvarado. Like
Mike Alvarado, yeah.
I fought him, but he's a good friend of mine, like a really good friend of mine. And we talk and we'll have like long conversations. He'll be like, yeah, bro, damn, man. Like, fuck, if I would have just like been like dedicated the way I am now, like back then, like it would have been different. And it's true, bro. He became a world champion like at 70% of himself. Like, imagine if he was like 100% dedicated, bro, in the way he would have been a problem. You know what I mean?
But do you think it was because of the influences that were around him, and like the wrong squad? Because like we spoke about that earlier and said having the right people around you. Shit, did they just have the wrong people around them?
I think so. I talked to him, and he just tells me, like, man, I just fucked it off, with my like partying and the drugs, and yeah, it could be a combination of wrong people, or it could just but like I said, you gotta have that solid foundation, bro. You gotta have that those people like nah, you ain't doing this, and somehow get your mind right, You
know what's funny about that comment you just made? When we think about boxers and like, they have vices, drug addictions, all that. Chavez was a fucking monster.
Yeah.
And he had all those vices and he still was fucking fools up.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine he was at 100%. No. That's some scary ass shit.
Yep.
This fool would party and then go fight the next day.
That's crazy.
That is just mind blowing on how gifted Chavez was.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like some people like him, he's just gifted, bro. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays you can't really get away with stuff like that no more. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's just I trip out even like of that football player from the Raiders, the quarterback. What was it?
Which one?
Snake. What was his name? Man.
I'm bad with football, so
yeah, nah, man. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot his name. Was it Kenny? Was it Stabler? That he would party, bro. He would party at strip clubs and then like go play the next day, bro. Like what the fuck? Be all hung over, bro, and playing a football game, bro. Like oh man, and doing like amazing too.
And imagine boxing,
bro. I'm telling you,
imagine fighting hungover. That's crazy, what Chavez was doing. That's probably crazy. Sniffing like
yeah.
Anyways, but man,
yeah, man.
Okay, the question. This is one of the most. I ask a lot of, because I grew up, watching boxing. Like we're like a big boxing family. The best Mexican fighter of all times. Not Mexican American.
Yeah,
Mexican.
It's Chavez, bro. Come on,
has to
go Chavez.
Has to, bro.
Yeah, there's no other. Like,
there's no other that comes close.
Yeah, nah, Chavez, bro.
That was my childhood, bro.
Yeah,
watching him fight, and we would go to Pomona to my uncle's house. And we'll watch every fight.
Yeah,
that was my childhood right there.
That's crazy.
And then when fucking De La Hoya demolished them, it's like fuck, bro. It's like people crying and shit, and I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, everyone knocks De La Hoya for doing that, but he had to do that, bro.
He had no choice.
He had no choice. Come on, dudes. Like
hey, it was his birth. That's what made his.
Yeah, he had to do it.
Shit. I mean, he was getting paid.
Yeah.
That's his job. What's he gonna do? Just be like, oh no, you're the all-time legend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you fuck me up. Like, no.
Bro, because people hated De La Hoya for beating him up like that, bro. Like, they hated it. I was like, bro, like, he had to do it.
He had to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand. You gotta get paid, bro. Your career has to go.
I don't blame him. Chavez was our idol and still is, But shit, he had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, of course.
There's a big fight coming up. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I'm excited for that fight. Man, honestly, you know what? A lot of people talk shit about Ryan, bro, but he's so talented, man. That kid's so strong. He's fast. But I just think Davis, man. I just think Davis has fought the better opposition. I think he's smarter. He's better, ring IQ. I think he has more talent. You know what I mean? But I think Tank's gonna pull it off, man. I think he might. I don't think this fight goes the distance. I think someone's getting stopped, bro. You know.
I think if it goes to distance and if it goes past the 6th round, I think I have to go with Ryan.
Damn, that's crazy you say that, bro. Because
Tank's
usually the slow starter. You know, he's usually the one, like, he'll give you the first 3, 4, 5 rounds. Shit. But after that, that's when he picks it up, bro. And he's like, man, it's going to be a hard fight.
I don't know, man. It's going to be a good one. I got my money on Ryan, though, man. I think he's very talented. He's fast. He fucking has a brick in his hand, you know.
Yeah, he's
like,
strong. That
he's
hook.
strong, that hook. Yeah. So, I mean, it could go either way.
Yeah.
But let's see. Hopefully, I already put money on Ryan.
Yeah, damn.
I want him to shock the world, bro.
Is he the underdog or who's the underdog? Ryan?
I think Ryan's the underdog.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm always going to go for the underdogs, but I just think he's very talented.
No, he is. You know? 100%.
But let's see. Hopefully, I mean, as long as we have a good fight.
Yeah.
Boxing needs that shit.
Yeah.
And who do you got with Loma and Haney?
I got Haney. Man, I'm the biggest Loma fan, but I think that Haney's just, at this point in their careers, I think Haney's just a younger, fresher, and bigger fighter, bro. But Haney's big for 35, And I think Haney's just going to use his reach on him, man, and just keep him out. Haney's jab is unbelievable.
Just jab.
Yeah, his jab is unbelievable.
Move around.
Yeah, so I just think.
Kind of Mayweather status?
Yeah, I just think it's going to be Haney.
Wow. Hope Loma wins.
Yeah.
But I think Haney might take it.
Yeah, I think
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but it's this month is gonna be an exciting month.
Yeah,
I mean the Canelo fight, you already know who's gonna win that one.
Yeah,
it's like they just fucking we're like, okay, just fight this guy,
yeah.
right?
Can get back in the win column.
Yeah, just get it,
Yeah,
I was actually supposed to go to that fight.
The Ryder and Canelo.
Yeah, I went to the America Chivas game.
Oh,
at what's it called, Estadio Akron. So that's where it's gonna go down, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. It's a good conversation, brother.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Fuck, man. We do appreciate you coming by, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you having me.
I hope you get that shot.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be there to support you, bro.
Appreciate it.
I know you're 28-0, bro. I think you earned it. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers gotta,
Yeah.
Give you that shot, man.
No, yeah, and then the opposition that I fought, man, it's I've been fighting, like taking the risk, you know what I'm saying? And bro, there's a lot of like champions that like fought less to get a title shot, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it's kind of, I'm like, fuck else I gotta do, it's kind of crazy.
But I think you're putting in the work, bro. So I think everything's gonna fall in place. And you know what, Primero Dios,
yeah, it's
gonna happen, brother.
Hopefully.
Which fighter is the one that you felt like was the most challenging fight out of your 28 fights?
Man, damn, bro, that's a good question. I think maybe Alex Salcedo, maybe.
Is it his style?
Cause I just knew that it was gonna be a war, bro. Like I knew that that it was gonna be brutal. I just knew his style. Like if he's the type of fighter that if you let him push you back, bro, it's gonna be a long night. You can't let him bully you in the ring. So we stood toe to toe, bro. That fight was crazy. Like I was throwing like over 100 punches around, bro. Like it was crazy. Yeah, bro. It was a crazy fight for me. Like we both took damage, bro. Like I had a headache for like a week, bro. Like he had 2 brain bleeds. He can't box no more. So man, we just bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we both went in there and we gave it all, man. We definitely left a piece of ourselves in the ring. We ain't never getting back. You know what I'm saying?
You brought up a good point. Yeah. What is the recovery? We are used to. I fucking bumped my knee on a fucking table. And I'm like, oh, hijo su pinche madre. Like, you fucking put some ice and shit.
Yeah.
what is the actual recovery of a battle like that? Like, fuck, you're getting fucking punches in the ribs, in the face. Like, what is the recovery?
Yeah, well, like in that fight specifically, because I think that's the fight I probably received the most, punishment. But man, that fight, during that fight, bro, it was crazy because like during that fight, the rounds went so fast to me. I was just so zoned in, bro. Like it was like I could feel I could feel him hitting me, but I was just like, I was so into it, bro. Like, we were just, like going at it, bro. And I remember after the fight, like, once you get to like the hotel room and you start like you shower and you're like, I'm like, oh, shower. I'm like, oh shit, like, oh, you start feeling all the little bumps, And it's not until the next day, bro. The next day, you're weak, bro. Your body's weak. You're like, oh, you can't really get up. Like my hand, bro. I couldn't really close my hand. My hand was all swollen. I remember, bro. I'm not even lying. I had a headache for like a week, bro. A week, and my mom was like, "You need to go to the hospital." And I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then I found out, like, on that Thursday, he had 2 brain bleeds. He's so lucky. Like having 1 brain bleed, bro. You're like literally like, they do like surgery and you come out like sometimes you could be a vegetable, bro. So bro, and then he had 2 brain bleeds, bro. So he's like a miracle. He didn't even need surgery, nothing. So like I found out,
and that was from that fight.
Yeah, it was like right after the fight, like because like they didn't really check me, bro. Like after the fight, you see the doctor right after in the tents. He came and said, "Oh, you're good. Okay, you good? Okay." And he left, and I seen the stretcher, but I didn't know. They didn't tell me anything, so I didn't know anything. So I just like I found out. They called me a few days later. And like, hey, he was in the hospital. Like, I was like, hey, man, like, give me his number. I need to talk to him. So I gave me his number. I called him and had a conversation with him, and man, it was crazy. Yeah, we just both left, man. We both left it in there, man. We both left it in there. Like it was a good, like a crazy brutal fight, man. We both left it in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
tonight.
Check it out. Yeah, it was in the bubble. That was when the COVID was happening. So that was actually we're the co-main event on the Loma versus Teofimo.
So then you could hear all the fucking punches.
Oh, yeah, everything.
Because this shit's empty.
It's empty, yeah.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, we were the co-main event to the Loma and Teofimo. That was when Loma beat Teofimo. Okay. That's when Teofimo beat Loma. Yeah, we were the co-main event. So yeah, that was that time. Yeah, it was crazy.
Damn. Yeah, I always wonder that. I'm like, dude, like. Some of these fights, these dudes take a beating, and it's like, how does the body recover from shit like that?
Bro, it takes, man, like your body feels weak, bro. Like at least me, my body feels weak after. I'm like, oh, like you're exhausted, from the camp. I think the camp is the hardest thing about the whole situation. Is the camp, the camp is what drains you, and it's the fight. It's kind of like, okay, this is what we work for. So, but. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And
once you are already like in recovery mode, you fight and everything, do you still continue that same diet?
No.
Or do you give yourself like a fucking, I'm gonna have 20 tacos the next day?
Yeah, bro. My weakness is cookies and cream ice cream, bro. I could eat a bunch of that.
Damn, with the chocolate syrup. Damn,
bro. I eat a grip of that, and then I love M&Ms. Like I'm a big M&M with the peanuts.
No way.
Yeah, bro. Like after my weigh-ins, I have to have a family freaking bag of that, and I'm just snacking on them through the whole before fight. Yeah.
Shit, no way. That's what's up.
Yeah, I love M&Ms. Those are like my favorite thing.
I like the peanut ones too.
Yeah, those are mother. Shit. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. So then after like the fight, then you get to just splurge and eat whatever you want. And when do you get back on track?
Like right now I'm already back to my diet. Like I'm not a crazy diet, but I'm back to just because you gotta get healthy again,
So do you have like somebody prep them for you, and you have to weigh everything, or like how does that work?
Nah, you know what? Actually, my mom's my chef.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, for my camps, my mom's my chef. She she did a really good job and like studied and did her homework on it, and so she don't weigh anything or anything like that, but she just knows how to serve me, and so she's a big part of the camp. Shout
out to your mom.
Shout out to
That's
moms.
What's up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's my chef, and she gets down.
Damn. So then you start it. She preps it for you. You don't even have to think about shit. You just eat it. And then get back to it.
Yeah. But once I literally, cause I ate dinner real early, bro. My dinner, I'm done with dinner by like 3:30, the latest 4, bro.
Damn,
bro.
You're like my pops, bro.
Yeah.
My dad wants his dinner at 3. Like, boy, that's brunch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's lunch.
Yeah, it's like, man.
I just, I eat early, and then if I get hungry later, I eat, my snack, my yogurt, my fruit, whatever, but But yeah, my mom, like, once she does a really good job of, like, once I'm out of the gym, once I get home, once I shower, and once I come out, the food's already on the table, ready to, like, hot, ready to go, bro. So I just start eating.
Boom.
Yeah, that's camp life, dog. That's you know, that's
it's
amazing, bro. It's you know, moms does a lot, bro. And you know what, to be a chef, bro, it's crazy. You know, it's a lot of work. You know, it's a lot of work. Cause she's doing breakfast. You know, she's up early because I'm an early bird, bro. So I run early. You know, I run like I'm up like something like at 4 something or 5 o'clock running, and then you know, once I get you know, cause you know, wherever we're at, you know, I shower. Once I'm out of the shower, she's right there with my egg whites or whatever she's making me for breakfast is already done. And it's already ready to go.
Damn, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
The most important thing in boxing, is it the footwork? Or that's one of the fundamentals that you need to learn from the beginning.
Yeah, you know, you need to learn from the beginning how to throw your jab, you know, and you know, how to move. Like my dad, I know when he teaches first, like he teaches you how to walk, you know, like how not to, like, and when you walk sideways, how not to put across your feet, you know, or like just he'll do like a whole 2 rounds of just you walking, you know. You gotta learn the fundamentals first, you know. But every fighter's different, bro. You know, everyone has their own style.
I seen your fight last night, and that foot movement, that shit was on point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I'll fucking have a heart attack if I try to move like that, bro. Like, man.
Nah, it's because I got used to like brawling, bro. Like I started falling in love with the brawling, and I kind of like shied away from what got me to the top, and that was my footwork and my movement. So I kind of try to bring that back, you know, and that's what, you know, we started working on it again because, man, I was like in fights, I found in love with just staying there. It's easier, bro. Like it's honestly like you waste less energy staying there throwing more than moving a lot. You know, when you move a lot, you waste more energy. You know.
Okay.
You get more tired. Yeah.
So it's easier to just be stationary in the center.
Boom. You know, to me it is. You know.
Shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. Man, I try to hit the punching bag for like 45 seconds. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack, bro. I'm like, man, shit. But yeah, I would love to, get into like actual real training, you know, like. But I know it takes a lot, dude.
Yeah, go to bro. These gyms right here,
bro. I'm gonna have to roll up, bro. Yeah, I'm beginner stages though, bro. Like baby steps, you know. I'm fucking. I'll end up passing out right there. So
go like on a Saturday morning, bro. We'll be there.
That's what's up, bro. So any other shows that you want to, shout out or anything that you got going, like in terms of comedy or anything?
No, I mean, we got the comedy coming up in most likely Riverside pretty soon. Hopefully a concert, pretty soon as well. But, nah, man, just hopefully I get a fight date soon. We're in negotiations right now for something. Hopefully it's it goes through. And we're fighting hopefully June, July, around that time. So hopefully, man, hopefully I want to get back in the ring so bad. You know what I mean? So right now we started training. I mean, we've been training, but now we're starting to pick up the training, and and we're gonna start hitting it harder.
That's what's up, man. And I already said it. I said it here on True Hustle. When that fight comes about, we're gonna be there to support you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for having me too.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming. I know you're busy. I know you got training going, but you took the time to sit down with us and talk to us and, blessing us with your presence, bro. And
thank you.
And we wish you nothing but success and the best of luck, brother.
Thank you, man. I really
thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Bam. Arnold Barboza, 28 and no. Get that shit right.
Yes, sir.